Hello, home bosses. Today I want to talk to you about something that might spark a few ideas for those of you who create puzzle books or who are thinking about adding puzzles to your catalog. The Sudoku niche is still one of the most reliable niches on Amazon, but the way people succeed with it has changed a little. So I want to show you, first of all, how to stand out, what is working right now, and how some of the more unique variations can really help your books get noticed. And I'll also show you a brand new tool that helps you create these variations easily, because I know not everyone wants to sit in Affinity or Illustrator building puzzle books from scratch. So let's start with the niche itself. When you search for Sudoku puzzle books on Amazon, you will see thousands of results. And this is a solid niche with steady demand all year round. If you have a look at the BSRs, the bestseller rank of these books, then you can see how popular they are. I mean, this one here, for example, is 980 in books, and the bestseller rank basically gives you an idea of how much these books are making, where they are ranking amongst all the other books on Amazon. So if you imagine there's millions and millions of books on Amazon, and this particular one here is at number 980, which is amazing. And according to this calculator, it makes $240 in royalties every day. And this depends obviously also on the price, how much profit there is, but it gives you a rough idea. And you can see that these have quite low BSRs. I mean, I would love to have a book at 3,000 or even 12,000. And if you have several of these books, because most people will have a brand or a series, that is the beauty about Sudoku or any puzzle books for that matter. You can keep creating them because people will buy more of them. Once they've finished one book, they go on to the next one. So there's a really good demand all year round. They're not seasonal, they're evergreen, and it's a really good niche to get into. The challenge is that most of these books look pretty much the same. They have standard grids. Usually they're like a standard 9x9 grid. You can see they all look very similar. The grids are all very similar. They have similar covers. They have similar difficulty levels. And that means that shoppers have a lot of choice. There are lots of these books out there. And our books need to offer something that stands out within a very familiar category. So I want to show you something completely different. What if you could make Sudoku puzzles like these? You can see the star Sudokus, and these are called samurai Sudokus, and there's all different levels as well. So you could make beginner ones, you could make more advanced ones. So this would really make your books stand out. There's not just these variations, there's other type of Sudoku puzzles, not just star Sudokus and samurai Sudokus, but there's also Tudokus, Windoku, and arrow Sudoku. They're all different puzzle types. And these puzzle types catch the eye because they look different from the standard grids that everyone is used to. And the nice thing about them is that customers already understand how Sudoku works, so they are not intimidated by these variations. They just see them as more interesting and more fun. So let's see if we can find any of these on Amazon. So I'm going to type in samurai Sudoku puzzle books, and let's see what we get. And you can see that some people already have got them, and the results are 1 in 48 of a total of 571 results. So this is really good because there's less than 1,000 results, and that's good for us because that means there's a bit less competition. So this is quite an interesting way to create more Sudoku puzzles, and you can combine them. You can combine them with the easy ones, with the normal 9x9 grid Sudokus. So there's a lot of scope in that. And the kind of people that would buy these type of Sudoku puzzles, they're not beginners. They're people who are already used to Sudokus, and they are looking for something more challenging. And there's people that are buying the normal Sudokus, the 9x9 grid Sudokus, and they buy the hard version, and then they just discover that it's actually not that much harder, and it's just the same as they had before. And that's where these type of Sudoku puzzle books are really good, because they offer something different. They offer something harder. It's an expert level Sudoku puzzle, which is something that they don't find that often on Amazon. So some of these niche variations have a good search volume and much lower competition, which makes them a clever way to expand your puzzle catalog without having to step into a brand new niche. You are simply giving buyers a fresh reason to pick your book. And the only problem is that creating these types of puzzles manually is not just time consuming, but it's also very technical, which brings me to the new tool that Cloudorca have released called the Exotic Sudoku Puzzle Generator. And this tool lets you create all these exotic styles in just a few clicks. You choose your puzzle type, you set your difficulty level, you clone pages, you shuffle pages, add titles or instructions, and you can even download the whole interior in one click. If you're familiar with the Cloudorca apps, and some of you have bought the membership, then you know what I mean. It's very easy to create these type of books with that software. And you can create samurai Sudokus, star Sudokus, but with the upgrades you can also create butterfly Sudokus, Tudokus, and many more. And there are plenty of flexible options, and you can download your files ready for KDP. And the part I know many of you will love is that Cloudorca have added this new tool to their membership at no extra cost. So if you are already a member, really good news, it is now included for you for absolutely free. And you do not need to buy anything new. It is simply part of what you already have access to. And if you're not a member, the tool is also available as a standalone product during the launch. So you have both options depending on what you prefer. The standalone version is great if you only want this specific tool, but the membership is ideal if you want long-term access to all of Cloudorca's puzzle apps, plus every new release going forward, the same as this one has just been released, so you're getting it included in your membership. And Cloudorca also hosts live webinars, and I've emailed everyone on my list about the one today, and it will walk you through the app, but they have these webinars really often. If you're in the membership, you will have received notice of this webinar, and you will receive notifications of any other webinars as well. And if you join Cloudorca's Facebook group, you'll get lots of information, and there's lots of helpful advice in there as well. So I really recommend you join their group. And a little bonus from me, anyone who joins the membership or purchases the standalone tool through my link will get free access to my monthly Book Marketing Club Facebook group. And that's a really supportive community, and it might give you the extra encouragement you need while creating your next book. And even if you decide the tool is not for you, I hope this video has given you some ideas for expanding your puzzle range and making your books stand out on Amazon. Exotic Sudoku variations are a great way to step into a familiar niche with a fresh angle. And sometimes that little shift is all you need to gain more visibility and more sales. I will leave all the information below this video in the description. You can either join the membership or you can buy the standalone product. And if this is not for you, then don't worry. It's simply a tool that really helps you create different Sudoku puzzles, and I thought it's worthwhile letting you know, especially for those of you who are in the membership. So now you know that you are getting this completely free within your membership. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments if you've ever tried creating these variations before, or if this is something that you're curious about. I always love hearing your ideas, and I'm here if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.